Okay, what's the best Disney game?
Saying.
So Toy Story was really good on the Super Nintendo. Did you guys ever play Toy Story?
I could never understand what to do in that game.
That game was really fun.
Yeah, I remember playing it, but I had no idea. I had no idea what to do.
And at the time, it was like kind of claymation. It was really good graphics
Yeah.
on the Super Nintendo. I remember just thinking, whoa.
Yeah, that was a game with no plot for me because I couldn't figure out what the point was, and I was a kid. And
Toy Story.
For
fly,
me,
you know?
for me, my two favorite games that I played the most that was pure Disney, I would say is Lion King on the Game Gear. That was solid.
That was a good
solid game right there.
That's a hard game.
Peter Pan, OG Nintendo, so much fun because you could fly in that game. You went around, and it was Hook. It was Hook's Peter Pan. So it was
what
Hook.
was the newspaper game?
Paperboy?
Paperboy?
Yeah, I know that's not a
Paperboy
Disney
2?
game, but that was a game.
Left field, huh?
Now that was a game.
No, I just we're talking about.
No, Peter. I say Peter Pan. I say Peter Pan, OG Nintendo, because it was Hook's Peter Pan, and you could fly around. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Graphic Killer's saying, "How are we not talking about Aladdin?" That's because it's not my turn yet. Back to you, David.
those are mine. Mr. McSpicy, what is
Aladdin.
yours?
That is the first Super Nintendo game I think I ever beat.
Why?
I beat Jafar, and that was hard. That took like 3 weekends.
I beat Jafar in Kingdom Hearts.
You beat Jafar in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. He wasn't that hard.
Well, he was hard in Aladdin.
So you think Aladdin, best Disney game, pure Disney game that you've played?
I would say so. Yeah.
Does DuckTales count as a Disney game?
But see, DuckTales, yes, it does. But that's Disney, right?
Yeah, I think that's Disney. Yeah.
That's original NES. Like the Moon Level. I swear that's one of my favorite songs ever on the Nintendo. I like that game. It was just really hard, and I never beat it.
Yeah.
It's your typical NES game that they never play tested because it's too hard. So I don't know. I think Aladdin was hard enough for my time at my age.
Ain't good.
And and I beat Jafar. And what bugged me is the graphics were better on the Sega, and I had a Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
And they had I think that was one. I can't remember what it was, but there was something that made the Sega version better. And that's like the first exclusive deal that I can remember.
Was that?
I don't even know if it was an exclusive deal. I just remember my friend had it on the Sega, and I was pissed because he could do something. Didn't the
Sega have more horsepower, the Sega Genesis, than the Super Nintendo?
That's what. Yeah, I think so. Because I remember the commercials, and they would show Mario Kart, and it would be like, ding, 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 and then they'd show Sonic running fast.
Oh,
and it was like, whoa! And all the kids are like, their minds are exploding. I can't believe how fast Sega is. I remember that commercial, and that was always like, but I'll be honest, the Super Nintendo to this day is my favorite system ever.
Yeah.
I love those games.
Jordan, how about you? Pure Disney game, favorite pure Disney game of all time?
I honestly don't know.
Not played enough, huh?
Yeah,
Did you ever play
enough.
Chip and Dale?
Fantasia?
They
No.
mentioned Chip and Dale in
Would you be
chat.
Fantasia?
Oh, the Connect. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of
That
fun.
was a good time.
Connect
It was so
Fantasia.
Yeah.
unique. It's so
Merlin.
unique.
Was it Merlin that you met? Yeah,
Yeah.
Merlin. In his little thing. His
little coat.
Looks like it didn't have a lot of plot.
His little, that little space thing that you're in, like looking at the different planets.
Marlin
Tell
and the
us
thing.
Chippendales
The space.
got mentions. Aladdin got mentions in chat. All great games. This came up.